Due to heavy market activity, our systems are under high load. Some users may experience intermittent delays or just a couple little display issues. Says Binance. We're actively monitoring the situation and working to resolve it. Funds are safe. Thanks for your patience. You know what, folks? I hope you're not one of the $10 billion of liquidations that happened today on purpose. And it's on purpose. Let me explain something to you. Actually, and this isn't the first time Binance did this. On September 29th, the biggest day of liquidations of the year, September 29th. Do you know what happened? This very same thing. What is that? Well, Binance backs 95% of all the crypto exchanges that you use. From the number one exchange, crypto leverage exchange, all the way down. They are all backed by Binance. If Binance thinks they're going to lose some money, they zero everyone's accounts and pull the old, what was his name? Oh, yeah, Arthur Hayes and BitMEX. Some of you might not know or might not have heard of this guy. You might not even know what BitMEX is. Well, let me tell you. BitMEX was my first leverage exchange, and many, many others as well. And every time there was volatility, every time there was volatility, a little message would pop up and say, overload. Well, we're overloaded. And if you were in a trade, there was nothing you could do. Nothing you could do. And it would happen every time there was volatility. And they never tried to solve this problem. Yet, even though crypto is the smallest asset class, all other exchanges don't have this problem. A couple do that are actually scams. The only Forex, the New York Stock Exchange, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, all the way down to the private brokers from Australia and Japan, don't have this issue. It is a made-up issue. It's part of the reason why this gentleman you're looking at right now on the screen had to run away from the feds, from the U.S., because he is a scammer. He is a greedy scammer. When you see this guy talk at Token 49 or anywhere, tell him he's a scammer and ask him why he overloaded and screwed everyone. Fast forward, we're not talking about him though. Fast forward to today. Now we have this guy. Actually, I'm sorry. It's not him. It's a man named Dick Tang. That's right. Little Dick Tang. Binance never had this problem before. It's not until little Dick Tang came into the picture that on September 29th, this very same issue caused $1.7 billion in liquidations. Same thing happened as today. All the exchanges were zeroed out, but it was just for like 5 minutes. Today it was at peak time. It lasted a long time. And we're sitting right under 10 billion basically. Basically 9 billion just from basically 10 billion. World record. And both of them are caused by Binance. This needs to be punished. They need to be punished. Big time. There are people, and how dare they? How dare they say your funds are safe food? There are people who really got hurt today. And guess what? Your stop loss doesn't do anything for you because the price skips from 113,000, boom, to 110, and boom to 106. Your stop loss does nothing for you. And if you're in a short, congratulations. You couldn't get out. There's nothing you could do. The only people that are dumping is them bastards themselves. And there's two exchanges. There's two that don't use Binance. One of them is BloFin. BloFin doesn't use Binance. BloFin was running the whole time smoothly. BloFin. Where is it? Here we go. BloFin was running smooth the whole time. Links in the description. So we need to think about where we're trading again. I'm going to make sure I always have something on BloFin, and you know, I don't know. We really got to think about this. They need to be punished. Binance needs to be punished. You can't just get away with this. And you know what? They're too big to fail. They're too big to fail. It doesn't matter their reputation because every exchange uses them. And in 2 days, no, guess what? If you lost a shit ton of money today and you're hurt, like you're hurt, nobody cares. And there is nothing coming to you. There's no roll. They're not rolling anything back. They go, oh, well, limit orders. If you had a limit order that wasn't executed yet, those got kicked off. Yeah, those didn't go through. Okay, well, that's okay. Good. So, if this was an accident, how did all the limit orders accidentally get taken off too? And, yeah, a bunch of bullshit. And my Chinese insiders, and I'm not going to say who they are, and I'm not just making this up. Everyone knows on that works with these people. Everyone knows it was on purpose. Fool me once on September 29th. Okay, maybe it was an accident. But you do it again a few weeks later off of a 10% pullback. You're telling me you couldn't handle the volume today? That's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. And all you have to do is read their message, read their tweet. Their tweet itself. Due to heavy market activity, lie. Our systems are under a high load. No, they're not. Well, actually, I tell you what, we'll give them the benefit of the doubt and say, we'll give them one true statement. Our systems are under high load. And apparently they can't handle it. Some users lie, all users may experience lie. They're all going through it. Intermittent lie. Delays or display issues. Lie. There wasn't no delays and there wasn't no display issues. There was nothing. You get zeroed out on every exchange that Binance backs. They were all down. And that is why today we had $10 billion liquidations and everything crashed. And it's all on purpose. Fuck Binance. They need to be punished. Dick Tang needs to go to prison. And so does this piece of shit because they're all following his the oldest trick in the book, the old overload, with all the money you guys have made, all the power and money Binance has. Apparently, they can't handle servers for perp dex crypto trading. And listen, most of the market making is dead. It's not even real people. They are lying. And you know how else we know they're lying? Look at Aster. Okay? Aster, you guys are doing so much money in volume and liquidity, yet I'm limited to a $200,000 Solano trade at 5x? That's right. With Aster, their quote-unquote DEX, which it's not a DEX at all, or else their shit wouldn't have been down either today. If it was a decentralized exchange, then why did that go down today too? What was the point I was making? I just forgot because damn it, what was I saying? Shucks, I wish I could replay what I was saying. Damn. Oh well, you probably get it anyways. Yep. So they need to go to prison, and oh yes, our little $2 trillion, maybe $3 trillion industry. Somehow we just can't have exchanges that handle the overload. Yet all the other exchanges out there, the NYSE, the CME, sure those might not count because they're big. Okay, what about the private brokers? What about Australia? What about Japan? What about the Uganda? The Uganda Stock Exchange doesn't overload. And there ain't that many people doing this shit. It was a 10% pullback, dude. A 10% pullback on Bitcoin. They need to be punished. They need to be punished. They need to roll. They need to pay those people back who lost their ass. Sick. That's sickening. It puts a bad blemish on crypto. And listen, I'm all about the wild, wild west. But this, if there's got to be some Arabs that are pissed off. Someone's got to buckle some knees. So next time, if you see Dick Tang, hopefully, if you're listening to this, you didn't get beat too bad. And if you did, you have my condolences. And hopefully it wasn't too bad. And hopefully, you can figure it out. But sickening. Screw Binance. No business ethics. Greedy to the max. You don't have to scam to make money in this business. And man, they don't care. They don't care. Screwed over all of your customers. They don't give a shit. Funds are safe-oo, right? Oh yeah. Trade seamlessly. 2 hours beforehand. Trade seamlessly from your Binance wallet on our centralized exchange. 2 hours later, they fuck everyone. Real seamlessly. You carved everyone up real seamlessly. Shame on you. The two biggest days, most liquidations of the year, September 29th and now October 10th. Both from intentional overload. So God forbid if they have a red day. God forbid. At least when Robinhood and Robinhood shuts their shit down, they don't screw everybody. Oh my God. They freeze everything. They don't freeze you while the market keeps going and ruins your positions. So there's a difference. Don't say, oh, well, Robinhood, these exchanges. No, they freeze. So no one can do anything and everything stops. It's not, you're frozen, we're not, get fucked. You can't take profits and you can't escape. Sorry for cursing. Just sickening. Shame on Binance. I hope they have something coming to them. And, man, in 2 days, everyone's going to forget about this. And if you lost your ass, nobody cares, and you're on your own. Man. Dick Tang.